Good afternoon, Iowa City. It's a beautiful, sunny 65 degrees, and for KRUI, this is Alec Giannakopoulos with Lauren O'Mackle. Today's top stories are ISIS kills American service member, Bruce Harold takes the heat before summer, and Starbucks gives you more than iced coffee.
Enemy fire turned fatal for an American service member. The service member was a Navy SEAL and their ranking has not been released. The enemy fire was to have taken place about 20 miles outside Mosul. This was confirmed by the Pentagon officials earlier this Tuesday. This is the third U.S. combat casualty since U.S. has placed troops in Iraq back in the summer of 2014.
Trouble strikes schools in Detroit as 94 public schools have been shut down as teachers continue to go on strike in what they call a sick out. Today is the second day Detroit goes without school as teachers learn that the Detroit Public School District could only pay them until June 30th. And of all days, the teachers strike on May 3rd, National Teacher Appreciation Day.
While UI President Bruce Harold's first year is coming to a close, the door is wide open for constant questioning. While questions regarding the student employee pay is under the minimum wage goes unanswered, concerns on social justice are going to be the theme of discussion over the summer, and a suggestion about creating a multicultural center where students can freely talk about their experiences Harold is taking into consideration. Continuing with events happening at the UI Dental School has come out with a public apology for exposing nearly 100 children to nitrous oxide. This is a colorless, toxic gas that has symptoms that could include headaches, dizziness, lightheadedness, nausea, and vomiting. All patients who have been affected have low risk for long-term health problems.
A former police officer stationed in Dubuque will not receive any jail time for sleeping with a 14-year-old girl. Kyle Cross will have to register as a sex offender and will be seen under lifetime supervision for sleeping with a girl he met online that he thought was 19. Cross told a local news station that he thought he didn't belong in the category of a registered sex offender because the victim lied about her age.
Primary season continues throughout the nation as all 5 remaining candidates try to win Indiana. Reports say that Trump could easily reach the required 1,237 delegates needed for victory in the Hoosier state, a state which he is up by 15 points. Hillary Clinton has her sights set on other states as a win for Bernie Sanders, won't do much to cut into her large delegate and superdelegate lead.
And Lauren, Trump loves to talk about China, and the Chinese military may have given him more reason to. The military have set their recruitment sights on the Chinese youth with a rap video. The video shows soldiers and tanks in action, fast cuts, and lines that translate to, "Are you afraid? No, you just need the order to kill, kill, kill." And while Austin Blythe was drafted in the 2016 NFL Draft, other Hawks have found homes in the NFL through free agent signing. Michael Caine, Jordan Lomax, and Tavon Smith all joined NFL teams, to name a few Hawkeyes signing free agent contracts this week.
And Alec, while we come closer to the exciting Olympic events this summer, the 95-day journey of the Olympic torch is making its way 20,000 kilometers on land and 10,000 miles in the air. And its first stop, Brazil. After its initial light in Athens, the torch will touch the hands of 12,000 relay runners, and its flame will light through over 300 towns, cities, and villages.
And well, Lauren, if you enjoy Starbucks iced coffee, you may be buying more ice than coffee. A federal lawsuit recently surfaced claiming that the coffee conglomerate's 24-ounce drink only has about 14 ounces of coffee in it, making over a third of the drink only ice. Starbucks responded claiming that the ice is an important part of iced coffee, and if you're unhappy with your coffee to ice ratio, they will happily prepare another drink. And with all the controversy surrounding the $20 bill, things are looking good for the guy in the 10. Hamilton, the play about the founding father Alexander Hamilton, received a record-breaking 16 nominations for the Tony Awards. The awards will take place on June 12th.
Now, a parent never wants to drop their child, but in this case, the mother had no choice. Her 1, 3, and 4-year-old children were dropped from a window 4 stories up from a burning building in South Korea. After all 3 children were dropped to safety, the 30-year-old mother then jumped herself and landed. All members of the family are safe and without a scratch.
And with one last look at weather for today, keep those shades out because it's still 65 degrees and sunny all day. For the latest for KRUI, I'm Alec Giannakopoulos with Lauren O'Mackle.